Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be trying to give you information about all the 12 Rashis predictions for the month of September 2024 and how the planetary transit from one house to another house or one zodiac to another zodiac, how is it going to impact you in the month of September. I'll be giving you a brief introduction or brief points about a summary of about how your experiences are going to be for the month of September. Let us start with Mesha Rashi or zodiac sign Aries. Now for Aries, in the starting of the month, we can see that Jupiter is transiting second house, Mars is transiting third house, and Mercury is transiting fourth house, Sun is transiting fifth house, Venus and Ketu transiting your 6th house, Saturn transiting your 11th house in retrograde motion, and finally Rahu transiting your 12th house. In the starting of the month, since Mercury is transiting your 4th house, definitely there are going to be opportunities where you will be able to invest in properties. If anybody is planning to purchase a car or exchange their vehicle, this would be a good month where you will get really good offers. And definitely now as per the trend that is going on, auto industry is going slow. There are a lot of cars which are in stock, and definitely people who are looking to buy a good car, this would be the right month for you to invest in a great car, because the discounts are going to be fantastic. And now, rather than talking in general about everybody, I would say different category people, how it's going to impact them in their life, what kind of experiences they are going to encounter. Number one, let's start with businessmen or corporate leaders. Can be a big businessman or a small business owner. For a businessman, the most important point is liquidity position. So Mesha Rashi or Aries zodiac, since Jupiter has transited to their second house in the starting of this year, more or less liquidity position is manageable. But this month, since Venus has come to the 6th house and Ketu is transiting through 6th house, definitely there are going to be lot of action happening in your finances. You will be most probably closing your old loan or taking a new loan or taking a top-up loan, and you might end up reducing your interest rates. You might end up reducing the burden of your interest rates. So definitely I see businessmen taking a lot of initiatives to change their financial position, and more or less it looks okay this year. And in the month of September, especially in the starting of the month, lot of changes are going to happen in your existing financial commitments. By the ending of the month, Venus is going to transit into your 7th house. And the most interesting is when Venus comes to your 7th house, Mesha Rashi people or Aries zodiac people, you will be getting new friends coming into your business, or you can expect a new partner to come into your business and bring in new new projects might come, and definitely that will add to the growth of the business. Talking about employees. Now for employees who belong to the employees who are the native of Mesha Rashi, Buddha or Mercury is transiting your 4th house, aspecting your 10th house. So definitely job opportunities are going to come. By the end of the month, the same Buddha is going to transit your 6th house. Definitely there are going to be lot of opportunities for you to reduce your loan commitments and benefit from financial industry in some or the other way. And when Venus comes to your 7th house, employees who are experiencing problems related to your subordinates, or if you are not getting enough cooperation from your subordinates, you can expect your subordinates to come help you. Or if you have a troublemaker in your team, you can expect them to either change their team, or they might resign the job and go away. So overall, I would say for the zodiac sign Aries, September month looks okay, nothing to worry about it. In fact, the good news is you are going to meet new friends who are going to be helpful in your business or in your career. Generally for health, if I have to say that, more or less health is also okay. But expenses will continue, health related expenses will continue, and you can definitely see recovery in your health if Aries zodiac people are going through any traumatic problems or any chronic ailments, definitely in the month of September you can see some form of good changes or a good recovery happening in your health. Now, viewers, that is for Aries zodiac sign in the month of September. Now, let's move on to Taurus zodiac sign. For the native of Taurus zodiac sign, Jupiter has transited to your first house in the first quarter of the year, which means that definitely you are experiencing a lot of recognition, you are getting name, fame, your status is getting built in this year, and good things are happening and it's going to continue. Since Mars has transited to your second house, that is in the last week of August, you will be experiencing some amount of financial stress that will continue in the month of September also. And the second point is, Sun is transiting your fourth house, so any work that are pending related to your properties are going to get highlighted right now. So you will be spending considerable amount of time and money to get your property related matters sorted out. Or if Taurus zodiac or Vrishabha Rashi people are looking to exchange your car or buy a new car or invest in some form of an asset, you will definitely get good opportunities in the month of September. So do consider, in the month of September, auto industry is giving great offers, so definitely you are going to benefit from that. It would be a good month for you to consider exchanging your car or selling your old car. For the native of Taurus, Venus is transiting your fifth house, which means that definitely there are opportunities where you are going to see, you are going to have necessity where you might have to travel, and this time the travel might not be something serious or professional. This travel can be for entertainment. Overall, if I have to say, in the end of the month, by the end of September, one of the important changes is that Buddha or Mercury is going to transit to your fifth house, and this is a fantastic transit for you. In the after the third week of September, the third and fourth week of September, when Buddha transits to your fifth house, you are definitely going to see opportunities where you will make sudden money. You can earn some money in commission, or if you are expecting some money to come from long time, that money can come. So liquidity position will be little dicey, but still you can expect some financial support to come by the end of September. And Venus is going to transit your sixth house, which means that if any enemies are troubling you, if you have a subordinate who is giving you problem, if you are engaging in a competition, it can be in a workplace or in sports, definitely you are going to see positive developments happening. And above everything, if you have a loan in bank and if you are suffering by paying a lot of interest rates, you are going to get amazing offers where the interest rate will come down or loan will get restructured. Overall, if I have to say, for Vrishabha Rashi people or people who belong to the zodiac sign Taurus, the month of September is going to be a little on a positive side. So let's say on a scale of 100%, in 100%, your results are going to be somewhere around 55 to 60% positive in the month of September. So now this was for Taurus. Now let's go on to Gemini. For the natives of Gemini, the problem that started in the starting of this year is that Jupiter transited to 12th house. Because of this, a lot of money has gone outside your hand, but it is not wasted. It would have gone in the form of a investment, or you would have closed lot of long pending loans, or if you had taken a hand loan from some friend, you would have returned that money in the month of, in this year. So more or less the financial liquidity crunch that has already happened is going to continue in the month of September. I mean, it's not always going to be liquidity crunch. Definitely there are going to be some good changes also. And another important point for the zodiac sign Gemini is that Mars has entered your Lagna or the first house. It has happened. The transition has happened in the August itself. So that's going to continue to September. Mars being in Lagna means that the good side of Mars tenanting your transiting your Lagna is that you will become action oriented person. So if you are lazy, if you are not if you are not done some work from very long time, all the pending work, you will suddenly get that energy to go ahead and do this work and immediately finish off whatever it is. So Mars transiting your Lagna is going to bring in a lot of energy. People around you, people in office, people in business around you, they are going to see the new energy that you will be showing to everybody. They will notice this energy, and that's going to make that's going to definitely bring some great news in your business and in your career. Overall, for health, if your Lagna is Gemini and if your Rashi is Gemini, definitely health issues are seen. Number one, when Mars, whenever he is transiting Lagna, he is going to give some migraine headache. So don't take too much of stress. You don't have to become successful in 1 month. You take it slowly. Have a goal, be consistent, and never give up on whatever goal you have taken up. So either you will become really active, try to do everything suddenly and lose interest in it, or you will not do anything. So it's better that you take baby steps and walk towards your project. Next point is that Venus is transiting your 4th house, and is going in the starting of the month. Venus is transiting your 4th house, and by the end of September, Venus is going to enter your 5th house, which means it's a great news. Venus coming to 5th house, and 5th house is Venus's own house, that being the reason that you can expect, if you have done any work for which you need to get reward and recognition, definitely you are going to get it. Not only that, people who are in real estate, people who are doing businesses where they earn money in commission or bonus or in some form of performance linked bonuses, this month is going to be great for you guys. And not only that, Mithuna Rashi people, in the month of September, between September and October, because Venus is transiting your 5th house, you will be able to form plans and go for a foreign trip or go for a pleasure trip with your family. So I would definitely push you guys to do plan for these trip and go ahead. The experience is going to be great. Then this talking about larger planetary transits, Saturn is already transiting your 9th house. Is going to continue to go in 9th house, and is in retrograde motion. So definitely Mithuna Rashi people or Gemini zodiac people who are experiencing obstacles in promotion, it's going to continue. The obstacles are going to be there. The stress will be a little more. Deadlines will be less. Pressure will be more. Target will be more. Management will continue to put pressure, but please hold on. Don't overreact. Don't become, your overconfidence might look like arrogance to the management, and they might discourage in whatever plans you are doing. So my advice to Gemini people is that this is the time for you to focus on taking action. This is the time for you to focus on planning and creating your goals and take action. And definitely that whatever action you take, whatever work you do, the management is going to notice that, and they will reward you at the right time. Then this was about Mithuna Rashi. Now this was about Gemini zodiac. Now going on to Cancer or Kark Rashi. For Cancerians, the month of September will definitely have its high and low. To start with, in the starting of the month, Mercury is transiting your 1st house, which means that in the starting of the month, everybody is encouraging you, everybody likes you, everybody wants to do something with you. But in the end of the month, all of a sudden, what happens is that whoever started with a lot of interest and enthusiasm, they lose interest and they will start deviating from the initial promises or commitments what they did. See, since in August, Mars transited to your 12th house, you have to be really cautious that, see, Mars transit to your 12th house will continue. And Kark Rashi people, if you are having a bad driving style, if you are having, if you are really taking risks, too many risks in the month of September and October, it is not going to be comfortable. You might end up harming your vehicle in some or the other form, or you might end up putting yourself into danger. So My most important advice to Cancerian or Karka Rashi people is that when you are driving, be careful, or if you are not confident about your driving, it's better you hire a cab and go wherever you have to go. And most important, if in case you are planning to go for a trek or go for an adventure trip, it's a bad idea. Don't do it in the month of September. Next one. In the starting of the month, Lord Surya is in your second house and is going to transit to your third house by the end of the month. And when Surya comes to your third house, is going to give you courage to take action. See, it's good that you take action, but don't be overconfident, because since Mars is transiting your 12th house, many expenses are going to come. No matter how big the loan you take, no matter how much money you hold on in your hand, in the month of September, you will not understand how the money vanished from your hand. I also see another good opportunity, one good opportunity coming to Karka Rashi people or Cancerians is Venus is transiting to your 4th house. One of the great experience for Karka Rashi people, Venus owns the Tula Rashi, and Venus is coming to his own Rashi in the month of September, which means that definitely there will be opportunities for you to purchase assets. The asset can be anything. It can be a plot, it can be a land, it can be a car, it can be a constructed house or a flat, anything. So I would encourage you to go ahead and do it. In case if you're seriously searching, I am 100% sure in the month of September you are going to get a great offer, and you should go ahead and register the property. Is that. The next one is, if you look at the higher trend, the Lord Saturn is transiting through your 8th house, and it is not a comfortable transit for anybody. So the trouble that has to happen because of this Ashtama Shani transit is already happening. Be cautious about it. With Ashtama Shani, you are having 12th house Mars transiting. So it's not going to be comfortable, especially when you are driving a car or a two-wheeler. If you are riding a bike in rain, it's not at all advisable. Be very, very careful. And then Rahu is transiting your 9th house. Rahu in 9th house will give mixed results. On one side, Rahu is going to bring you close to really interesting network, very powerful people, advanced people, scientists, people who are futuristic. You'll meet such people. You'll meet people from faraway places. On the other side, Rahu also denotes illusion. So illusion means, who are these people who create illusion? These are scamsters and fraudsters. So be very cautious. If you're meeting people from faraway places, you might end up meeting a scamster or a fraudster. So my advice to Karka Rashi people in the month of September, the good news is that you are going to get an opportunity to purchase an asset. And the bad news in the month of September is that Mars is transiting 12th house. There are chances that there might be minor accidents. Be very, very careful. Health, really you should be cautious about health issues. Not only your health, the health of your family members as well. You have to be really cautious. And for people who are looking for new job, this is not a great month for a new job. Whatever changes had to happen has already happened. This is the time when you have to continue with the flow in whichever you are going. For businessmen, this is not a great month in terms of revenue. So there are going to be ups and downs in revenue. Do not lose your confidence. Rather than investing more on marketing side, invest more on reorganizing your business. This is the time when you need to make your business more efficient. So viewers, this was my prediction for the zodiac sign Cancer. Now let's move on to the zodiac sign Leo or Simha Rashi. Let us see what kind of results planetary transits are going to give for the month of September 2024 for the natives of Simha Rashi or people who belong to zodiac sign Leo. These predictions are based on your moon sign. So do not confuse this with Western astrology where they will see sun sign. The prediction that I am doing is moon sign. So for Simha Rashi people or zodiac sign Leo, in the starting of the September, Sun is transiting your first house, and Venus is transiting your second house. Mercury is transiting 12th, and Mars is transiting 11th. The bigger planets, there is no much changes over there. Saturn transiting 7th, Rahu Ketu transiting 2nd and 8th, and Guru transiting 10th house. No doubt about Simha Rashi, definitely there is no doubt that many opportunities for job and business has come because Guru is transiting your 10th house. not only about good opportunities, some of the opportunities would have materialized, new projects would have come. So more or less it's a good news for businessmen. This year, as Jupiter is transiting 10th house, it's only going to do good, and next year when it's going to go to your 11th house, you will see definitely better liquidity position, better financial position. In the month of September, for Simha Rashi, for the zodiac sign Leo, since Buddha is transiting 12th house in the starting of the month, I see money going out of your hand for a good purpose. It can be in the form of an investment, or it can be in the form of an expense to acquire some things that are required for your future purposes. Money is not going to be wasted, but money is going to go out of your hand. And since Venus is transiting your second house, I definitely see that liquidity position is more or less manageable, and these are expenses. Now you will procure many different types of equipments that will be beneficial for your business, and for employees, you might not procure equipments, but you might enhance your skills. So you might go on for an online course, or you might go and join for a training to enhance your skills. And Venus is going to move to your third house by the end of the September. That means that Venus in third house will bring you close to your family members. Venus in third house will give you more confidence. Venus in third house will also give you, most important, lot of travel opportunities, short travel opportunities on job. And finally, Sun transiting your own Rashi, that is Leo. In the starting of the month, definitely you will be noticed by the management, you will be recognized everywhere, you will engage in some form of a marketing or an advertising activity. By the end of the month, Sun transiting to your second house, as I said, expenses are going to escalate, income is going to be stable, but there is one worry that I have for the natives of zodiac sign Leo, is that since Saturn is transiting through your 7th house, definitely there are going to be misunderstanding, and you need to be cautious about that. Then finally, Guru transiting your 10th house is going to continue to transit, is aspecting your 4th house from 10th house, which means that I definitely see that there are a lot of comforts that you will be acquiring on job or in your house. This is about native. This is the basic prediction for the zodiac sign Leo for the month of September. Now let's move on to Kanya Rashi, or the zodiac sign Virgo. So let's see how, for the zodiac sign Virgo, the planetary transits in the month of September is going to affect. Natives belonging to zodiac sign Virgo have seen lot of expenses happening in the starting of the September month, because Sun is transiting your 12th house. Venus is transiting your first house, because of which your confidence has improved. You have started purchasing new things. You might have invested on your garments, on your looks. So for people who are doing big businessmen, you would have engaged in some form of marketing and advertising activities. So now it might not be beneficial, but later on, going ahead in future, maybe in the first quarter of next year, you will see the efforts that you have put will give you results in the starting of 2025. And another minor transit that is happening is Buddha transiting through your 11th house. In the starting of the month, Mercury is transiting your 11th house, which means that gains that are supposed to come to you, you're going to get those gains, you're going to realize those profits. And by the end of the month, Mercury is going to come to your Lagna, and Mercury is the owner of your Rashi, because of which you will definitely see amazing changes happening, some kind of a turning point happening in the entire year. You will see that you will be recognized for whatever efforts that you have put, can be in business or can be in employment. Overall, if I have to see that, to comment about finances, the starting of the month you will have trouble, but by the end of the month, for Kanya Rashi people or zodiac sign Virgo, the planetary positions looks fantastic. The great news is that Mercury is going to transit to your Lagna by the end of the month. Venus is going to transit to your second house by the end of the month, and not to forget, Guru is transiting through your 9th house. This combination will definitely help you benefit financially. About health, I have concerns about health. For Kanya Rashi people, Lord Saturn Lord Shani is transiting your 6th house, which means that he is going to give you challenges related to health. So if you are active, if you are exercising, your health will be better. And Mangala Graha or Mars is transiting to your through your 10th house, and that means that you will be really busy, occupied in many initiatives. Now the problem that you will face when you have a combination like this is that when you take many initiatives, you wouldn't be able to focus on one. So it would be wise for you to make a goal and make a proper concrete plan and stick to your plan, and please prioritize your goals and focus on the most important goal. So this is my basic predictions for the natives of Kanya Rashi. Now we would proceed to Tula Rashi or the natives of Libra. Tula Rashi people, the starting of the month, since Lord Surya, Lord Sun is transiting through your 11th house, if there are any areas where you need to gain money from something, you're definitely going to get those gains, and money will come in some or the other form in the way of profits. By the end of the month, the same Surya is going to transit to your 12th house, and by the end of the month, not only Sun but also Mercury is going to transit to your 12th house, which means that in many ways it signifies that you are going to see a lot of expenses coming, both good expenses and bad expenses, which means in the month of September, the natives of Tula Rashi, your priority should be financial planning. Not only personal financial planning, but also business financial planning. And the second one is, since Mars has already transited to your 9th house, this is not a great month for you to go ahead and do government related work. So if you are running around to get some approvals, if you are scheduled to meet some authorities, this is not a great month. In this month, we see a lot of expenses happening. So please postpone the meeting of government authorities to either on November or December. There you will benefit in a different way. And Mercury in the starting of the month is transiting your 10th house, because of which a lot of opportunities are going to come. Some interesting chain of events will kickstart because of Mercury transiting. You will get new offers to do businesses with new projects. My advice to you is going to be, make a list of everything, critically analyze the opportunity that you have to take, and make sure that the opportunity that you're going to finalize will not cost you more than what you had planned prior. So the focus on this month for the natives of Tula Rashi is personal financial planning and business financial planning, and stick to the financial plan that you made. Lastly, Venus is going to transit from your 12th house to 1st house in the end of the month, which means that the great news is, if you have spent on advertising in the month of August and 2-3 months before, if you have done aggressive marketing activities and advertising activities, you can expect great recognition coming to you or your business in the month of September. So that, my dear friends, is the basic predictions for the natives of Tula Rashi. Now let us go on to the Vrishchika Rashi or natives of Scorpio. Zodiac sign, natives of zodiac sign Scorpio. For the natives of Scorpio, in the starting of the month, the interesting transit is that Buddha has transited your 9th house, because of which, if there are any works related to government, you will be successful in that one. And by the end of the month, the same Buddha is going to transit to your 11th house, which means that if you have done a lot of work and efforts, you are going to see personal gains or financial gains coming to you either in business or in employment. Now, the problem that you are going to face in the month of September is that already the problem has happened in the last week of August itself. So in September, since Mangal or Mars is transiting your 8th house, you can expect some unfortunate events occurring on a minor scale. If you are taking big risks, there are chances that you might end up losing a lot of money because of these big risks. So friends, be really careful. Mars is having a negative transit in the month of between August and October. So be cautious in the month of September. If you are driving carelessly, that is going to end up into minor accidents and you will not be happy about it. And the next one is Surya is transiting through your 10th house in the starting of the month, and in the end of the month, Sun is going to go to your 11th house. So the good news is Mercury coming to your 11th house and Sun coming to your 11th house is great combination where a Raj Yoga is created, and you will definitely see financial gains coming to you. And Venus coming to your 12th house in the end of the month, you can expect either in some or the other form, you will invest in betterment of your own business and betterment of your own personal life. So overall, for the natives of Vrishchika Rashi or for the natives of Scorpio, I would say the month of September 2024 is going to be good in terms of finances, but bad in terms of accidents, or bad in terms of unfortunate event occurring at a minor scale. So be cautious about it. Now moving on to Dhanu Rashi or Sagittarius. Now moving on to the zodiac sign Sagittarius or natives of Dhanu Rashi. For the natives of Dhanu Rashi, the planetary positions are quite interesting. Lord Saturn has relieved them from Sadesati in last year. So they are slowly recovering from whatever problem that has happened. In this recovery, their confidence is building, they are becoming aggressive, they are becoming more courageous, and Guru is transiting 6th house, thereby giving a lot of opportunities to overcome their fears, become better in their in competition, vanquish their enemies, and gain an advantage over their enemies. And above all, Lord Surya is transiting their 9th house, also bringing them a lot of recognition. Now let's talk about the finances for the natives of Dhanu Rashi or the natives of Sagittarius in the month of September. Number one, Sun transiting 9th house is going to give you opportunities, sudden opportunities of making money. You will be suddenly recognized by someone, and that recognition will convert into monetary benefits in some or the other form. Venus, Shukra Graha is transiting through your 10th house and is going to move to your 11th house by the end of the month. So starting of the month, Sun is in 9th house. In the end of the month, Sun is in your 10th house. In the starting of the month, Venus is in 10th house, and in the end of the month, Venus is going to your 11th house. The combination of Sun moving to your 10th house and Venus going to your 11th house is that Sun will help bring bigger projects, or Sun will bring you close to government authorities, and your friendship with government authorities will convert into business. And when Venus comes to 11th house, this friendship or relationship that you have established with your government authorities is going to convert into monetary benefits. So overall, if I have to say for the natives of Sagittarius, for businessmen, this month looks good in terms of finances, but there is a small problem that I have to talk about. The problem is that Mars transiting through your 7th house is going to bring in a lot of misunderstanding between you and your business partners. So be really cautious. Now, not only you will have misunderstanding with business partners, you can also have misunderstanding with your spouse. So you need to be really careful about it. Next is Mercury is transiting your 8th house in the starting of the month and is going to go to your 10th house in the end of the month. So which means in the end of the month, Mercury in 10th house, Sun in 10th house, creating a form of Raja Yoga, and Venus transiting your 11th house, again helping you to benefit monetarily in some or the other form and help you to get gains from whatever projects you have done. So the great news for Dhanu Rashi is that you are out of Sadesati long time ago, and that is slowly you are recovering from whatever trouble that you faced over past 5-6 years. And second, Venus coming to your 11th house will bring gains for whatever efforts you have put. But the minor setback is that since Mars is transiting through your 7th house, you can either have misunderstanding with your business partners or friends or spouse. For employees, you can have misunderstanding or friction with your subordinates. So be really cautious about it. Health wise, very important. Mars transiting 7th is not great for health, and Guru transiting 6th is not great for health. Be really cautious about your health. Rahu and Ketu both transiting 4th house and 10th house. Still the comfort has not come to your life. Still that luxury has not come to your life. Whatever luxury you lost in Sadesati, you still have to wait to gain back the same comforts, convenience and luxury. So this friends, was my basic predictions for Sagittarius for the month of September 2024. Now moving on to the zodiac sign Capricorn or Makara Rashi. Now if I have to talk about basic predictions for Makara Rashi, let us see the planetary positions. The larger planetary positions, that is Saturn is in second house, Makara Rashi is still under Sadesati, and Sadesati is still not relieved them from whatever financial liquidity position that has become little difficult for them. Saturn has not relieved them from that difficult financial liquidity position. So you still have to wait for your financial position to get better. The good news is that Guru is transiting your 5th house, so the overall trend is slowly changing towards favoring you. Mars transiting through 6th house, it has its good and bad effects. So the good effect of Mars transiting 6th house is that you will become much more active and competitive. So if you might have become lazy, you might have lost interest before in the last year or a year before that. Now Mars coming to 6th house is going to kickstart your confidence, and you're going to participate with a great positive mind. And if you are in any loan or if you are in any financial commitments, it is going to get reorganized and restructured. So definitely I see some form of financial benefits happening by reduction of your interest rates. In the starting of the month, you are going to meet lot of new people, new friends, because Buddha is transiting your 7th house. And in the end of the month, when Buddha comes to your 9th house, this new friendship is going to convert into monetary benefits, or it will help your business in some or the other form. Students who are trying to travel abroad for higher education or to find a job, this would be a good month, because number one, Venus is already in your 9th house. Number 2, Buddha is going to come to your 9th house. And number 3, Venus will come to your 10th house by the end of the month, which means that I definitely see students benefiting in some or the other form for their abroad opportunities, for job or for education. For health, if I have to comment, Makara Rashi people have already suffered enough because of Sadesati from past 5-6 years. If you have crossed the age of 40 or 45, if you have crossed the age of 45, be really careful. You must go and see a general physician and get your basic health checkup done, because Sadesati would have put you into enough health issues. And now Surya is transiting your 8th house in the starting of the month, so some minor health issues are definitely seen. And Guru transiting your 5th house, that too in his enemy's house, is not a great sign for you. And Mars transiting your 6th house is again not a great position for your health. So my advice to the natives of Makara Rashi is, in the month of September, please take care of your health. In the month of September, when it comes to your business and monetary gains, business, don't worry, this month looks really good. From the second week onwards, it is very good for business. For monetary benefits, it is not a great month for monetary benefits, but it will be manageable. It is not going to be that bad or something. And another interesting chain of event is that in the month of September, Makara Rashi people are going to meet new people, or you're going to onboard a new person as a partner in your business. People who are searching for a good proposal for marriage, definitely you're going to get a lot of proposals for marriage, who are waiting from long time to find a proposal. Not only the people who are looking for a second marriage, where they might have had a breakup or they might have had a separation in the first marriage. Those who are looking for second marriage also are going to get a lot of opportunities for marriage, because number one, Shukra is going to come into benefic position. Number 2, Buddha is going through your 7th house. And number 3, your Guru is going through your 5th house. This combination will bring in a person in your life with whom you can share your love and romance and experience a positive relationship in life. So this, dear friends, is my basic predictions for the natives of Makara Rashi. This, my dear friends, is my prediction for the month of September 2024 for the natives of Makara Rashi or zodiac sign Capricorn. For the natives of Kumbha Rashi or zodiac sign Aquarius, let us see how the planetary transits are and what kind of results it is going to give them in the month of September 2024. Now, if you look at larger planetary transitions, Saturn is transiting your first house, your own Chandra Rashi, which is that you are in Sadesati and your Sadesati has started in the year 2020 and from 2020 it's not been easy for you. The overall trend is against you. Rahu is in your second house, Ketu is in your 8th house, Guru transiting your 4th house. These are the larger planetary transits, and the minor planetary transits, Mangal or Mars is transiting your 5th house, Mercury is transiting your 6th house, and Sun is transiting 7th house, Venus is transiting your 8th house. Now, Mars transiting 5th house in the starting of the month itself, Mars has come to your 5th house, which means that you got to be cautious about your health. And if you are considering investing something in anything, if you want to make a quick money out of a small investment, that is not a great idea. You might see losses in that one. Number 2, in 5th house, Mars is also going to bring some misunderstanding between you and your spouse, or between you and your loved one. You can also have a misunderstanding with your children for some reason. For people who are in business, you can have misunderstanding with your employees. So there is some kind of a stressful situation coming in the month of September. Be cautious about it. Second, Buddha is transiting your 6th house, which means that in some or the other form, you will get financial help. It's not going to be really beneficial, but at least this help is going to relieve you from some of the minor financial issues that you are facing. By the end of the month, Buddha is going to transit to your 8th house, which means that if you are waiting to receive any money, and you might get someone might come and pay you unexpected. Whatever money that is going to come, that's going to be unexpected. And you might invest in upgrading your knowledge or the knowledge of your company. So if you're an employee, you might invest in training yourself into some skill, or if you're a business owner, you might invest in training your employees to bring in more technology or knowledge into the company. And Sun is transiting your 7th house. From 7th house, Sun is aspecting and being aspected by Lord Shani. This combination is not great, not good. So the starting of the month, there are some uncomfortable experiences that you're going to have between your business partner or your spouse. So you have to be really cautious about it. And at the later part of the month, after the second week, Sun is going to come to your 8th house. Again, not a great news for your health. Number 1, Mars transiting through 5th house is already creating enough stress for your health and relationship. Sun coming to your 8th house or in the Ashtamasthana is also going to cause stress. And Sun coming to your 8th house conjuncting Ketu is again going to cause deeper complications. So for the natives of Kumbha Rashi, I have very few very simple points, and these are points which you really need to take it very serious. The simplest point that I have is that you are in Sadesati. It's a very big one. It's a very simple statement, but it's a very big problem. So Sadesati means that the entire trend of luck is against you. So you have to put constant efforts to maintain your status quo. And second, it does not look great for your finances because of Sadesati. And in the month of September, it does not look good because there are complications that is going to come in the health. And third, relationship complications will come not only with your loved ones or relatives, but also with your business partners. So for the natives of Kumbha Rashi, my advice to you is that maintain a low profile, do not be active in social circle, maintain distance from everyone as much as possible, invest in upgrading your knowledge, invest in upgrading the knowledge of your company, procure whatever books or any infrastructure that is required for training and development. And regarding health, do not take it for granted. People who are above 45 age, men or women, it's very important that you go and meet a general physician and get your basic health checkup done. You may never know that you might avert a great health disaster that is going to come, because Mars transiting 5th and Ketu and Shukra transiting 8th, and again Sun transiting your 8th house, and you being in Sadesati is not at all a good combination for your health. So my advice to Kumbha Rashi people, please take care, maintain a low profile and try to save as much money as possible, because your financial position does not look good. You need to really put efforts into personal finance planning. Otherwise, it's going to be really difficult for you. That, my friends, is my brief predictions for the month of September 2024 for the natives of Kumbha Rashi. Finally, for the natives of Meena Rashi, or the people who belong to zodiac sign Pisces, the month of September 2024 is going to be both interesting and little disturbing. Number one, your Sadesati has started last year. So 2023 has been a year of lot of disappointments. Now, at least in this year, you are recovering from those disappointments. Number one. Number two, coming to minor planetary transitions, Mars is transiting through your 4th house. It's not a great news when Mars transits 4th house, because it's going to take away a lot of comforts, physical comforts from your life. But at the same time, he's going to make you get up from the couch and take action and do something. So the good news is that Mars is going to make you run around and take action and do a lot of work. But the problem is that Mars is going to really take away a lot of comforts that you have both in your workplace and in your domestic life. Number two, in the starting of the month, Buddha is transiting 5th house, which means that there are opportunities coming for you for traveling. And if you have to get any pending money from someone, if you're expecting financial support from someone, definitely that support will come. In a strange case of, in a strange chain of events, that you will see your siblings coming forward to support you financially. And definitely not only your siblings, your kids, your children also might support you financially and emotionally. In the starting of the month, Sun is transiting through your 6th house, giving you a lot of courage. Sadesati has created a lot of problem, but Sun at this time is giving you a lot of courage and is giving you the power to fight against the odds that are happening. In the end of the month, Sun is going to transit to your 7th house, Venus is going to transit to your 8th house. Sun transiting your 6th house is in a way good, because from 6th house, Sun is going to give you courage. She is going to give you thoughts and emotions to fight against all the odds that are going to come. Sadesati is not the easy experience. The entire trend of luck is against you. In this case, Mars is helping you to take action. Sun is giving you courage to take action, and Sun and Mars together, they are going to give you directional strength in whatever field, whatever goal that you have planned for, and definitely they are going to push you to go ahead and achieve those goals. So let's talk about finances. 2023, the entire year, there has been financial complications, and the complications have continued in the year 2024 as well. In between, in February, March, April, there was some good financial changes that happened, but now you have got into a lot of financial difficulties from the past 3 to 4 months. This month, when Venus is going to transit to your 8th house, is going to aspect your 2nd house, and because of which you can expect in the month of September little improvement in your financial situation. So to summarize, number one, Mars and Sun are going to help you take action. They are going to give you courage and strength to do whatever goal you have planned. Number two, Buddha is transiting 5th house, is going to help you to create a little better situation for liquidity. Number four, Venus is going to come to your 8th house and aspecting your 2nd house. Again, they are going to help you little manage your personal finances and help you in maintaining a strong liquidity position. So overall, if I have to say, September month looks better than August and July. This, if I have to comment about the larger planetary transitions, Rahu and Ketu. Rahu is already in your 1st house, Ketu is in your 7th house. Rahu has already given some misunderstanding and little ego issues or overconfidence, and Ketu has caused a lot of misunderstanding from people, maybe with your business partners or friends. See, it is in these tough times that unwanted people will go away from your life. So don't worry about it. Sadesati has come, it has created a lot of trouble. But this is the trouble that is going to help you develop your life, both your financial life, your health life, and improve the strength of your emotional life, your relationships. In every way, Sadesati is going to help you. Overall, if I have to comment, the overall trend is against you, but still you will do better and handle situations better in the month of September. Now that, dear friends, was my basic predictions for the month of September 2024 for all the 12 Rashis. I know you all would have had many confusion and questions with whatever points or analysis I have done. Definitely I would be accessible. If you want to discuss in person, please reach out to the number shared on the screen, fix a personal appointment, and I will discuss with you personally and answer your questions. Of course, these are predictions that I have given in general. Every person's experience will be different based on their personal horoscope. So that is that, my dear friends, was my predictions for all 12 Rashis for the month of September 2024. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I would request to get your support like this always in future as well. Thank you so much. Hi sir. ಏನ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಡೆದೆ ಇವತ್ತು, ಸುಸ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ನನಗೆ, ತಲೆ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡೈತೆ.